A lot of people are expecting different things from this Houston Texans team. You know, there's levels of what they want this Houston Texans team to succeed, or there's levels that they want this Houston Texans team to fail. But I'm going to give you my expectations for the Houston Texans. Cue the intro.
It's the city of the dream team. Hakeem, Two-Ring, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hospital.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 713 Houston Sports. It's Mr. 713. Guys, my expectations for this Houston Texans team is Super Bowl or bust. You don't have to win the Super Bowl, but you have to make the Super Bowl. And here's why I say this. Ever since Deshaun Watson has been a quarterback, he's been to the wild card, lost, then he won the wild card. He goes to the division, loses a divisional round, and now I think it's time to flip that narrative and just go up and win. And a lot of it has to rely on the shoulders of Mr. Bill Obrien, the guy who chose to be the GM and chose to be the coach and was at one point still the offensive coordinator. So this whole season has Bill O'Brien's fingerprints all over it, right? Because he drafted, this was his first draft. He drafted Ross Blacklock. He drafted Jonathan Grenard. He drafted Charlie Heck for whatever reason, and he drafted John Reed, guys who we expect to make an impact on this Houston Texans team. He had a hand in free agency. He trades away DeAndre Hopkins. He brings in David Johnson, brings in Brandon Cooks, brings in Randall Cobb. Speaking of Randall Cobb, I think he's going to have a fantastic season. I'm super excited for what he does. And on the defensive side, right, he chooses not to bring in any big players. Apparently we're still trying to get some help on the defensive side. But this whole season, nonetheless, is on Bill Obrien. And the question is, can he handle it? The one thing I do like that he does is I do like that he gave up the offense. I like that he gave it up to Tim Kelly, who Tim Kelly has talked to every single skill player and asked them what they love and what they don't love, what they want to run, what they don't want to run. I love that part right there, because when the offensive coordinator and his offense are clicking in on all cylinders, it's gonna be absolutely crazy, right? We've heard stories of Bill Obrien shaking things up. Before the games, we heard stories of Deshaun Watson and Bill Obrien not really meeting because of the amount of other things on the game that Bill Obrien has had to do. So the fact that he gave Tim Kelly, the offense and said, "Hey, I'm going to ride with you. Do what you want to do with it." I absolutely love. The question is, can he hold off? Can he continue to let Tim Kelly run that offense? On the defensive side of the ball, I love that he not really fired Romeo Crennel, but moved him up to a higher position. Why? Because it was definitely time for a change. And that change is Anthony Weaver, a man who says he wants to be exotic, a man who says, I have plenty of pass rushers, I just have to put him in the right situation. And that is what you want to hear of your Houston Texans fan. This whole team this season is going to be scrutinized or praised in whatever aspect. If they win, they're going to be praised. Hey, look, this is working. If they absolutely lose, this is what happens when you have your head coach take over everything. This is what happens when you trade away the number one wide receiver. This is a Super Bowl or bust season for the Houston Texans. And a lot of people think I'm being too broad, but I don't think so. I think when you fully have control of everything and you have things go your way, you already got two GMs, and I'm talking about Mr. Bill Obrien here, gets rid of Rick Smith, gets rid of Brian Gang, and now he is the GM. Well, it's kind of a trio, him, Jack Easterby, and I forgot the other guy's name. But there is nobody else to blame if this season fails but yourself. So I love that aspect. Can O'Brien handle the pressure? That's completely up to him. But I myself am expecting big things from this Houston Texans team. I know the talent we have. You guys know the talent that they have. The only question is will it get done, and how will it get done? This is a Super Bowl bust season for the Houston Texans, and if it's not a Super Bowl bust, then things got to change. Let me know what you think, guys. Is this a Super Bowl bust season, or are we just going to stay mediocre? Let me know what you think, guys. As always, go Texans. You guys have a blessed day.